Welcome to another vlog. So I thought I would kind of open up with the podcast background that I created for my podcast videos. So I just hand wrote the title just because I wanted it to look kind of loose, but then when I write the kind of title of the vlog and what I'll be talking about, I'll just use I think a Courier font. I like the typewriter font and I think it's called Courier. So I use Clip Studio Paint, and I wanted a kind of a simple but artsy look. So you can see I made a couple icons, a palette and a paintbrush, but I didn't actually end up using them. They just didn't really fit. So I just kind of stuck with those colorful paint strokes kind of in rainbow order. I had my profile photo and my logo. Those are the things I knew I definitely wanted to keep. And I just put the paint strokes at the top and the bottom. And I just pretty much played around with the layer kind of filter settings for the paint strokes and the background. I think I used glow or overlay or something like that, just to kind of give it a little bit more depth and make it pop a little bit more. And once I kind of figured out what I wanted to do, it worked out really well. The one thing I did have to do, and I guess if I ever make a new one, I'll have to look out for this, is I should have made it a little bit wider to fit the YouTube format, because when I first uploaded it, it had this black border, really thick black border on both sides. So I thought if you might be doing this, look out for that, because I really should have made sure that my canvas size was quite wide. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I did, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below. I have my first podcast up already, which I'll link in an iCard in the top right hand corner, and there'll be one next week. So yeah, it was pretty simple, and I really like how it turned out. Hey, so I have returned back to the studio after about a week break from it. Mostly because of the snow. I just didn't really want to come in because it was so cold, and I found that my money tree plant seems to have died. My mum says it's probably because we were below freezing for a long period of time, and because of that, well, yeah, it's really bad, and I'm so sad. It did so well. It got really tall. It sent off like 2 branches over the summer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it inside and see pretty much. I know that quite a few of the leaves are definitely dead, but just see what leaves are completely dead. I need to fall off. And to see if it'll like come back, because I don't know if it will. My mum says that cutting the leaves off might weaken it more because it'll just like weep, because it's really weepy. But yeah, so I'll be gutted, so gutted if it's dead. I really hope it's not, and that it'll catch itself, and I'll just, I don't know, I might leave it inside for a while just so hopefully it will. Yeah, so my other succulents seem to be doing okay. I need my mum to check this one, this tiny one here. This was found outside, so I think it should be okay with winter, but I'll just have to check. This one seems to be perfectly fine. Just to check if you guys can see that. Yeah, this seems to be fine, hopefully. And this one, I'm not sure. I think it's okay, but for one leaf has definitely died, and that could have been from like freeze damage or frost damage. I'm not too sure what to call it, but there's also like a bit of a cut in the leaf, and I don't know if a bug got in. I mean, it's a bit cold for bugs. But yeah, I'm thinking, because I don't know, the leaves feel kind of weird, so I might bring this one in, because yeah. So yeah, I thought I would just show you guys this. I'm so sad, but on a more positive note, my mom did find these succulents not too long ago outside. And since they were outside, especially during the snow, that means they're frost hardy. So I need to get these potted up. But yeah, so these might get potted up during the vlog, and then I'll like show you guys some photos of them potted up or whatever. But yeah, I'm so upset because I was mostly really proud of my money plant, and I really hope that this one's okay, because this one I pretty much brought back from a dry husk. So yeah, I'm glad that this one's okay though, because again, I pretty much just grew this from like a stick. And the really young one is okay as well. So yes, I shall see you guys in the next clip for a much more creative, happy clip. I think no more plant death, I hope. Yeah. So my grandmother's birthday was coming up, so I had to make a card and a present, which you'll see in a little bit. So I wanted to do a shaker card since it was like her 70th. I wanted to make like an extra special card. So basically, to make a shaker card, you like kind of have a background, which I'm making now, and I could have actually done this directly onto the card base. I don't know why I didn't, because normally I do. I don't know why I did, but yeah, you have like a background, and then you kind of create a like a wall around the edge with like some double-sided tape or foam, which I'm doing now. And I like to do like 2 layers of double-sided tape. So I took like a regular width one. That's like kind of like the width of a sellotape. And then I just cut it in half because I didn't want the walls to be very thick. And then you... oh, and after I did that, just because the sides would be kind of sticky, I went around and dusted it with like this pouch that I filled with baby powder. It's really good to get away like sticky, tacky stuff when you're doing card making. So I just made sure, just so that the sequins and glitter and stuff wouldn't get stuck on the inside edges. And then you dump a bunch of glitter, sequins, as long as it's like flat, or sometimes like really like micro beads I like to put in as well, like whatever kind of fits my color scheme. And then you stick acetate over top. And I don't actually have this part in, but when I stuck the acetate down, I didn't realize I hadn't taken off the protective, like, not seal, but like kind of protective layer off the acetate, which is supposed to peel off, like what you would do if you got like a new microwave, like you peel that off, something like that. So that actually was what got stuck down, so I had to peel that off and then re-stick the acetate on, but that was just a whole mess, and none of that was in frame, so that was not caught. But yeah, so when I stuck the acetate onto the double-sided tape, I just put some tacky glue just to make sure it was like really nicely stuck down, and just put it underneath something heavy to dry overnight. And then I'm now making the frame to like cover up that icky double-sided tape. And again, I just like inked another background, just using those kind of like ink, like they're kind of like sponges. I'm recording this voiceover very late and English is just not working for me. But yeah, it's kind of like a sponge, and you just kind of like put it on the stamp pad and just like rub it round, just blend it in. Ink blender, there we go, ink blender. And then I just stamped like this mandala and like stamps kind of that matched it, and then I went over with some more ink just to make it a little bit stronger than the background, since I was using the same colors like yellow, orange, kind of like pearlescent orange color. And I cut out the frame. I don't think I got that on because I couldn't find that footage, but yeah, I cut out the frame. I think the frame is about 2 centimeters wide, just to make sure that I cover the double-sided tape with like a little bit extra, but not too much, because I didn't want to cover up like too much of the like glitter. And I edged everything with a StazOn ink pad, and I also cut out a 7 and a 0 out of some black cardstock, kind of edged that with some ink, went over with some like gold pearlescent black cool ink, and then I'll stick everything on using some really strong double-sided tape. It's this like red double-sided tape, and it's great. It's absolutely great. I don't know what the proper name for it is, but maybe if you Google red double-sided tape, you'll be able to find it. I've only ever bought it in person though, so I'm not too sure where to find that, but probably on craft stores. And then once I kind of created the case and everything full of all the glitter, I put double-sided tape on the back, some tacky glue just to make sure that sticks on well, because by the time you put like the glitter and stuff on, it's kind of heavy. And then I just stick down the frame, the numbers, and then I'm done pretty much. Yeah, I'm done. It's pretty simple. It's just got a few steps in it, but I was a bit out of practice when it came to making shaker cards, so it took me a little bit longer than it should have, just because I made like that mistake with the acetate. But it's really nice and simple, and you can see me using the red double-sided tape. It's really nice. It's really nice and strong. Just to like stick everything down, because I was using that since it was sticking down onto like a slippery plastic surface. So yeah, and I really like how it turned out. So yeah, it's pretty simple. So like, let me know if you guys do card making. I do it every now and again. I have a few cards in my shop, but I stopped putting them up on my shop. I prefer to just like make it for family and friends now. And yeah, I thought I would just film and like leave the majority of the stuff in the vlog, because I find filming a proper YouTube video of me making cards never goes well. So I thought I would just like pop it into the vlog, and there you can see it shaking. It's really fun. I love making interactive cards. And now on to the presents. So I thought I would do one of my Afro girl paintings. My gran used to have like this awesome afro when she was younger. Sadly, I never got to see it, but I've seen pictures and it was huge. So I thought I would go with a really big afro girl, and I thought I would go like full on mixed media. So I used like papers and tissue paper to stick on, and then I did stenciling with texture paste and went over with acrylic paint, and then like I left like a silhouette. And I have some of this in the vlog, but I will have a separate video coming up in a couple weeks of this process, like the full one. So I thought while you're watching this, I could just like update you what happened in February. So the vlog is pretty short because I didn't really do much. I felt kind of ill at the beginning of February, then I had to fight a cold at the end of February. All while I was making this canvas, I was like fighting a cold. It wasn't fun. And I just felt really unmotivated this month. So I'm a bit behind on Patreon rewards. I'm really sorry about that. I will be working on that to get out not only the February Patreon rewards and then start up on the March ones to get it out like a really decent time for you guys, for my patrons, because like I've been moving at snail's pace. But I have realized I'm feeling a little bit better. Like now that I'm getting over the cold, I probably still sound a bit gross. I apologize for that. I'm still a bit like stuffed up. So yeah, soon I will be working on the rewards, and once I get like the rewards done, I can do other stuff. I really want to work on quite a few things in March. So what I will like be doing is I'll just kind of sort out like my sleep schedule. It's gone all over the place. I've been really bad about that. Like waking up a bit earlier, and just kind of like getting back my motivation, because January, it's crazy. I got more done in like the last couple of weeks of January than I did in the whole of February. Like, I don't know what happened. I was feeling really good in January, and then I don't know, because like I didn't feel better though when there was snow, because when there was snow I went like sledding and walking in the snow. I completely procrastinated, but we very rarely get snow where I am. I think it's been about 3 years since we've gotten some proper snowfall, so I thought I would just make the most of it. You saw the clips from earlier. I was just absolutely loving it. I cannot stand winter, but I love when it snows. It just gets so much brighter, and it just looks so magical and like pretty. And yeah, I love it. I love the snow, even though I don't like the cold. It's very nice. So yeah, that is what happened in February. And I'm hoping that March will be better. I will definitely work a lot harder so that March will be better. I'll get a lot more done, and I can get back on schedule, because I'm like constantly catching up, and I don't want to be doing that for long, because then it's just like super stressful. So I will put on some music if there's some time left in like painting the canvas and stuff, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hey, so I wanted to show you guys these new plants that my mom got for me, and I apologize for my gross sounding voice. I'm fighting a cold at the moment, but I really wanted to show you guys the plants. So as you saw earlier in the vlog, I lost 2 of my succulents. They still haven't caught themselves. It's been a few days, so I don't know. I'm holding out hope. But my mom was feeling sorry for me, and she knows that I've always wanted at least one of these plants. So I'll show you the one that I've always wanted, and that's a Venus flycatcher. I had one when I was a bit younger, but sadly when I put it outside, because it was strong enough to go outside, a blackbird attacked it. So sadly I lost it, and it came in this like really cute like plastic case. So I'll be keeping it inside the house because it's winter and it's a tropical plant, so I can't keep it out in the studio yet because it'll be too cold. And my mom said that I can keep it in that plastic case and just kind of spray up inside so it feels more like the tropics. So this is what it looks like. I'll take out the tag. And I'm really happy. There's like a flower. I've never seen what a Venus flycatcher's flower looks like, so that's really cool. So yeah, and it's got like it's a really nice setup. It's got like some cute moss in it. It looks like another flower might be coming out. I think there's like 3 plants within the pot itself, so I'm really happy about that. And so I'll keep it in the little like terrarium thing. And what I'll do is I'll like cut out some like acetate like triangles and tape it to one of the sides so that I can open it easily, but then it just kind of creates more of a case so like oxygen can still get in, but like the moisture's kept in a little bit more. And the second plant that she got me was a pitcher plant. Now it just has carnivorous plant on the tag. I don't know like which specific one this is, because I'm sure there's different kinds of pitcher plants. Well, there is, because this is like a smaller one. And again, it came in like the same kind of like plastic case. So here's the pitcher plant. It's got some really nice ones. They look lovely. I think the last time I might have actually seen one in person was when we went to oh gosh, what's called the Eden Project. That was like, I think I was 6, so, or 5. So that's really pretty, and you can like see like the liquid in it if you kind of tip it in some of the pitcher plants, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to looking after these. As I said before, they'll be like kept inside, but I plan to like get a really like large like glass or plastic dome, whichever one. Glass would be like really nice, but it kind of makes me nervous because I'm worried I might break it, but I might just have to be brave when it comes to that. And then I can like put them both in there, create a really nice like kind of terrarium, I hope I'm saying that right, like setup like in the summer. So yeah, let's position these a little bit better. Yeah, so like a really nice tall one so that they have like a lot of space. But yeah, so I'm really happy with it. It was a really nice surprise. Yeah, they're so cute, they're so pretty. And I remember when I was smaller, I did actually used to feed my Venus flycatcher ants and stuff. So I look forward to the summer when like the flies and stuff start to get into the studio and seeing it happen, because I've always found that incredibly fascinating. So yeah, so I'll probably like just pop in a section where I like put on the little acetate triangles to kind of seal it in, just so you guys can see exactly what I was talking about. And yeah, oh, so I think this will be like the closer for the vlog. I apologize that there wasn't much on. To be honest, I haven't really done much creative wise. I'll probably talk about that on a voiceover like throughout the vlogs. It's probably going to be a short one, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I planned for March to be a lot more creative. I haven't really been feeling very motivated lately, or even that creative. This has just been a bit of a dud month. So yeah, so oh, and I thought I would just show you guys, because you probably won't get to see a finished photo of this in the vlog. I hope you can see that. I'm not even sure what you guys can see at the moment, but yeah, this is how the canvas is looking. I just need to like add some details and stuff, and I know you would have seen some clips at some point in the vlog, so yeah, thought I'll just show you that real quick. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it wasn't as full as I had planned to. Let me know what you think. Let me know, what kind of house plants do you have? Do you prefer succulents, carnivorous plants, like more flowery ones? I prefer succulents, because not only because they're a lot easier to look after, except for when they can't survive the frost. I still feel really bad about that. They don't really have flowers, and I have hay fever, so that's perfect. And again, carnivorous plants, like sometimes they send off flowers, but most of the time not, so that's actually a really good positive for me. Yeah, as little pollen as possible in the studio is a good thing. So yeah, let me know what kind of plants you have. Let me know what you thought of the vlog. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell. I upload a video every Friday, and yeah, I will see you guys next week for a podcast. So thanks for watching. Bye.